At 11:47 p.m. on March 15, 2019, Sarah Chen sent her last text message. It was to her sister, "Almost home. Can't wait to sleep in my own bed." Her phone's GPS shows she was just 3 blocks from her apartment. Let me take you back to March 15, 2019. It was a Friday night in Millbrook, Connecticut. Population 23,000. The kind of place where, honestly, everyone knows everyone. And the biggest crime is usually shoplifting at the local pharmacy. Sarah Chen was 28 years old, a graphic designer who'd moved to Millbrook 2 years earlier for what she called small-town charm. She'd spent that Friday evening in Hartford, about 45 minutes away, at her college friend's birthday party.
Hey, Maya. Just wanted to let you know I'm leaving Hartford now. The party was fun, but I'm tired. Should be home by 10:30. Love you.
When we finally got the warrant for Sarah's phone records, what we found made no sense. After leaving Hartford at 9:15, Sarah's phone pinged at locations that painted a bizarre picture of her final night. 9:47 p.m., Riverside Park, a secluded area by the river where teenagers go to party. Sarah's phone was stationary there for 23 minutes. 10:34 p.m., the Millbrook Cemetery. Why would Sarah stop at a cemetery at night? 11:15 p.m., the parking lot of Benny's Diner. The diner had been closed for renovations for 3 weeks. And then, at 11:47 p.m., that final text to her sister from 3 blocks away from home.
Sarah was always the life of the party, you know? But that night, it was like she was somewhere else mentally. She kept looking at her phone, and when I asked if everything was okay, she just said she had to take care of something.
I caught the case on Saturday morning. Sarah's sister Maya had called in a missing person report when Sarah didn't show up for their weekly coffee date. In a town like Millbrook, a missing person case is serious business. We found Sarah's 2017 Honda Civic in her apartment complex parking lot. The car was unlocked, keys in the ignition, engine cold. Her purse was on the passenger seat with her wallet, credit cards, and $47 in cash untouched. But something was off. Sarah's apartment key wasn't on her keyring, and there was something else, something that would haunt me for years. On the floor of the passenger side, we found a small piece of paper. Handwritten in block letters were the words, "Pier 7, midnight, come alone." Pier 7 was part of the old Marina District, abandoned since the 1990s. It was about a 20-minute drive from Sarah's apartment, in the opposite direction from where her phone last pinged. When we searched the area, we found evidence that, someone had been there recently. Tire tracks, cigarette butts, and, honestly, something that made my blood run cold. Sarah's apartment key, lying right at the end of the pier. But, the most disturbing discovery came from the marina's security cameras. The footage was grainy, shot from a distance, but it clearly showed a figure walking out onto Pier 7 at 12:43 a.m. That was just 4 minutes before Sarah's phone went dark. The figure was too distant to identify, but the height and build matched Sarah's description. The person stood at the end of the pier for several minutes, then, nothing. The figure simply disappeared from frame. As we dug deeper into Sarah's life, we hit wall after wall of silence. Her co-workers at the design firm claimed they barely knew her. Her neighbors said she kept to herself. Even her sister Maya seemed to be holding something back.
She was going through something. She'd been getting phone calls at weird hours. She seemed scared, but she wouldn't tell me what was wrong. She just said she had to fix something from her past.
Sarah's college records revealed something that, nobody had mentioned. During her senior year at UConn, she'd been questioned in connection with a cheating scandal. Nothing was proven, but 3 students were expelled, and Sarah's name was mentioned in the investigation. One of those expelled students was David Morrison, now a successful businessman in Millbrook. The same David Morrison who owned the company that was renovating Benny's Diner. The same diner where Sarah's phone had pinged that night. When we brought Morrison in for questioning, his alibi was solid. He'd been at a charity gala in Hartford with 200 witnesses, but his reaction when we mentioned Sarah's name told a different story. The breakthrough came 3 weeks into the investigation. Sarah's phone carrier had finally provided the complete data dump, including deleted messages. What we found changed everything. The night Sarah disappeared, she'd received a series of text messages from an unknown number. I know what you did at Yukon. Meet me at Pier 7 at midnight. Come alone or everyone finds out. This ends tonight. But here's the thing. The messages had been deleted from Sarah's phone. Someone with technical knowledge had tried to cover their tracks. The tech analysis revealed something shocking. The messages had been sent from a spoofed number, but, the metadata showed they originated from a computer at the Millbrook Public Library, the same library where Sarah volunteered every Tuesday night. Library security footage from that Tuesday, 3 days before Sarah disappeared, showed her having an intense conversation with someone off camera. She looked upset, frightened even. The librarian, Mrs. Patterson, finally broke her silence. Mrs. Patterson's voice echoed in my mind. Sarah came to me that Tuesday. She was crying. She said someone was trying to blackmail her about something that happened in college. She was terrified, but she wouldn't tell me what it was about. As Sarah Chen has been missing for over 5 years now. The case remains open, but leads have dried up. The person who sent those threatening messages was never identified. The security footage from Pier 7 remains the last confirmed sighting of Sarah. But here's what keeps me up at night. I believe Sarah went to that pier willingly. I believe she thought she was meeting someone to resolve whatever had happened in college. And I believe that person killed her. The missing hour. That gap between 11:47 p.m. and 12:47 a.m. holds the key to everything. What happened during those 60 minutes? Who did Sarah meet? And why has everyone in Millbrook closed ranks to protect a secret? If you have any information about Sarah Chen's disappearance, please contact the Millbrook Police Department. Someone out there knows what happened that night. Someone knows who sent those messages. Someone knows the truth about the missing hour. Sarah's sister Maya still lives in Millbrook. She still waits for answers. She still believes her sister is out there somewhere, waiting to come home. If this case has intrigued you as much as it has haunted me, please share this episode with someone who loves true crime. The more people who hear Sarah's story, the better chance we have of finding answers. Leave a comment below, and let me know what you think happened during that missing hour. Do you have theories about who was blackmailing Sarah? What do you think happened at Pier 7? And if you want to help solve cold cases like this one, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Every month, I'll be bringing you a new unsolved case that needs your help. Remember, justice delayed is not justice denied. Someone out there knows what happened to Sarah Chen. Let's find them together. This has been The Missing Hour. Until next time, keep searching for the truth.